Jeffrey Boone, with a blend of raw talent and poise, quickly becoming a player to watch this season. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Jeffrey Boone.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Colt Heath. And that's outside. And another ball.
Swing, high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone.
Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation when the ball get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
No question about this one. It's out of here.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Nolan Jones stands in now and watches strike one. Swing at a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. 3 in a row. Wow. His 11th of the year. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Next offering is in for a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Nolan Arenado, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Number 99 in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. And another ball. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And the batter now, Kevin McGonigal. And that one in the air center field. Mainly should have this one. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. For him here, and they move ahead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Joey Gallo. Now the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
And here is Colt Pete. Ball one there. Gallo at second with nobody out. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Maynard under it. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. And now for the Marlins, Will Benson. He's already homered here in this one.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. 1 away with a runner at third. In the dirt, but kept close. Runner stays put at third. Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2.
Okay.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Jones stands in now, looks at that one inside. 2 outs and a runner at third here in game 3 of this 4-game series.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Marlins 3 and the Mets 2. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Steven Navarro. Boone back to work. Bounced out to short. Lindor. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
That's a hit. The throw in. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Arenado in the box now. Takes strike one. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Manley settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. Runners tag up from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's 4-2.
Oh, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Number 99, batting with one down, takes a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And at the plate for Miami, Kevin McGonigal. Close but called a ball. Ball one. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Marlins 4 and the Mets 2. Back here in Miami, bottom of the 4th, and here's the first baseman, Joey Gallo.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Colt Keith, the next up for the Marlins. There's the strike at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
1 out, base is empty. And that one a little below the knees. Going to count 1 and 2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone. Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 outs. Got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. But they still lead this one 4-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Nolan Jones. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And 1 and 2.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. They get frozen.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings. Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me ridden all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
He's one of those Dave McCarty Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Way out front for strike
1
2.
ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yainer Diaz.
That's a ball.
And that misses. And that's ball 1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but...
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Miami down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Ashby.
He's got a wicked...
Jeffrey Boone, the star of the show, getting ready to showcase his skills on the diamond. It's the New York Mets and the Detroit Tigers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, Jeffrey Boone. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. The Mets looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help.
Still a couple of months to go, Boog, but there's definitely a little more energy and pressure around each game right now. A win here would be a nice shot of momentum.
Right side, hard hit. Slings to first, and they get Mullins for the out. Bo Bichette up to the dish. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
And that one is lifted in the air. Maynard sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Kyle Tucker. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Not even close there. Ball 1. Tucker with another scorching run of play lately. In there at the knees. And that's strike 1.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering misses. And now 3-1. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
There's something pretty special about a player hitting 400 career home runs. He's one shy of that mark right here, so this could be an historic at bat.
There's a strike. Ramirez would reach 400 career homers with one more long ball.
Well, let me say when he hits number 400, that's really special.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. Tigers come up empty in the first. Through an inning at Comerica, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Spencer Torkelson. Boone back to work. That one's upstairs. Ball one. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Teoscar Hernandez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And another ball.
2-0.
Knee high. That's in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Low takes it to the bag. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
The pitch. That missed by a lot. 1-1. Up the middle. Acuna throws to first in time. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Tyler Stevenson up now for the Tigers. That one fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. In comes the runner from third. The throw to second is offline.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
2 balls, no strikes.
High chopper to third. And a foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That's a little high. And that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now at the plate, Cedric Mullins. Well struck right field. Pulls it in on the warning track. 1 run in the inning, but they lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Bo Bichette.
right through there for a strike.
Bichette measures 6 feet even, 31 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. And that one is in the dirt. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That one rips. That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. So here's Kyle Tucker now, 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Jose Ramirez. That misses the zone. And that is ball 1. And that's in the dirt. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Check swing, and he went 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Torkelson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. 3 innings complete. It's the Tigers 2 and the Mets nothing. Ready to go, bottom 4. And the batter now, Teoscar Hernandez. Slider misses outside. Hernandez with some impressive production lately. Just missed.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Bush, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit. And that's in for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Lowe makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Nick Gonzalez up now for the Tigers. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Just missed.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 2 down. Cedric Mullins now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Swing and a foul out of play. 2 outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Squirts away a little bit. Not in time. He's safe. Push. Up to second. Runner at third. Hold, so both runners are now in scoring position. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Lindor throws across the diamond. That's the 3rd out. Tigers strand a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here in Detroit, now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Boone back to work. And
Ball
that
one.
misses. Ball 1. This one in the air, center field. Maynard settles underneath it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now it's going to be Kyle Tucker. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez. And he dodges that fastball.
Outside, that's a ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And that one in the air, center field. Maynard sizes this one up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5. It's the Tigers 2 and the Mets nothing.
Now looking for New York.
Joe Ross on to pitch here.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Boom. Gave him 5 solid innings on the mound in this start.
Probably not going to go down as one of his.
Jeffrey Boone, a promising prospect, just about ready to go. He brings a combination of talent, dedication, and heart to every game. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Jeffrey Boone.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. So up now for Chicago, Reggie Henry. That one a little bit high, and this one is off and running. And 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And next for the Cubs, Alexander Vargas. just missed. The Mets would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. Now that's smacked to right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are two down.
Still a couple of months to go, Boo, but there's definitely a little more energy and pressure around each game right now. A win here would be a nice shot of momentum.
Larry Wyatt stands in now and watches strike one. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the count is even. And that drops in for a strike. Stays alive.
Ball 2.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Full count.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Alec Burleson in the box now. No balls and a strike. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs. Trying to get him to chase on a changeup that time. That one just misses. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Cubs leave one. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Queens, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Ooh, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
1-1.
Fastball for a strike.
But pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That one misses. Full count, 3-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Alvarez down to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Owen Casey now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That one's in there, and that is strike 2. And ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Into the bullpen and gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Matt Shaw, the next to hit, takes outside. That's a strike, and the count even at 1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. On a line out towards center. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's the second baseman. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive. And now the center fielder.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
2 outs.
Ball one.
Tied up here in the early going. That missed by a lot. 2-1.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
And it's fouled away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And now Reggie Henry. He caught it behind his back. To first. And very nicely done for the out. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're
top half of the third inning. So up now for Chicago, Alexander Vargas. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
No ball.
Ooh, buy that. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings through that one for strike two. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Just missed. Swing and a pop-up. Acuna settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alec Burleson. He's 0 for 1. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Burleson, a former All-Star, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one. 3-2 now. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Runner at first with 2 away. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. And strike 1 to the catcher. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. But a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So no runs on no hit. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Boom. Back to work. And that's a strike.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Now the third baseman, Matt Shaw. 0 for 1 so far. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's out.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Outside low, ball 3. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Number 2, batting with 1 down, takes the strike. On the ground, Vientos. Acuna has it for 1, and that's 2. No runs, no hits, no errors. And midway in the fourth, all tied up at 3 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, number 9. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first.
Yes, you're out.
1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's one of the best shortstops in the sport, no doubt about it. And he put his skills on display once again right there. Great stop on the backhand, but it was the transfer and throw for me that really stood out. With the speed going down the line, there's no way he gets the out any other way. That was impressive.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Soto snags it for the second out.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Vargas
Ball.
in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Misses
that's a
just
ball.
off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Out to center. Maynard under it. And that is that. Halfway home. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. And here's the first baseman, Larry Wyatt. Wyatt,
1-0.
just 21 years old. And he's a native of Australia. Boom. Ready to fire now. And a foul ball. This one in the air. Lindor makes the grab, 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Alec Burleson. He is struck out and he is walked. And that one fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Langoliers, the batter now as he swings and
No
misses for
ball.
strike 1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. So they make short work of him there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. All tied up. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Ashby.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
just about ready to roll here. And on the mound today, Jeffrey Boone. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Leody Taveras leading things off and takes the strike. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Nabs it, and there's one down. Now at the plate, Colt Heath. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Foul ball. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A massive home run. His 21st of the year, and the Marlins jump out in front. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Now 1-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That just misses, and a count 2-1. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Struck him out looking on the backdoor slider.
That was a pretty fun at bat right there, but you kind of hate to see a long battle like that end on a questionable call. I think he was right in letting it go. Frustrating result after he fought so hard at the plate.
2 down, bases empty. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. That one called a strike. 0-1. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Center field. Robinson under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. So they pick up a run of the solo shot and take the lead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Marlins 1 and the Mets coming to bat. Top of the second, here's the veteran outfielder, Will Benson. He set a new career high in home runs this year, and Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yainer Diaz. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Did not go. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Acrobatic throw for 1. On the first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Nolan Arenado. That one missed. Next pitch is outside. And another ball. And a four-pitch walk.
Ball 4. Take your base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Aiden Miller, the next up for the Marlins. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 1-0.
Ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2-1.
Arenado leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Nope.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Gallo matched a homer in his last game. That one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That misses the zone. 2-2. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Marlins strand a pair, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Boone back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Taveras, 30 years old now, and he's put together some good swings lately with 5 home runs in his last 10 games. And another ball.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Colt Heath, the next up for the Marlins. And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
I got a ball.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a ground ball. Vientos whips it to first. And 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Good 2-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice running catch. And there are 2 outs.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Ramirez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, doesn't even matter that much. In the air, left field, down the line. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and they take a 2-run lead.
Oh, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
And now Will Benson. First pitch misses. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors, and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 2 and the Mets nothing. On to the 4th, and at the plate for Miami, Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Makes the grab, 1 down.
No, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And no one can get there. Around first, digging for 2. Fires to second, too late, and he's got a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Miller takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground to the left. In plenty of time to first. Got him. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
2 balls, no strikes.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 3-0. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Taveras in the box now. No balls and a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Out to short. They kept the force. 3rd out. 2 left on. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Marlins 2 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Citi Field. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Colt Heath.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Hit in the air, left field, Hayes hauls it in for the out. 1 down. Now the left fielder, Nolan Jones. In there for strike 1. Jones working through some struggles lately. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
On to first, and there's 2 away. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. way out front for strike two.
Clearly was sitting on a
2 strikes.
fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. And there's the ball. Outside, and that is ball 4.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boo. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. Benson stands in now and watches strike 1. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Joe Ross.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes.
Jeffrey Boone getting ready. 2 rivals set to square off and leave it all on the field. It's the New York Mets taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. Back here in Philadelphia, and starting in this one, Jeffrey Boone. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And there's a ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that is a foul ball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just had a hard time catching up.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Raul Minoso in the box now. No balls and a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air.
I go. 2-2-2.
Puts it away for the out. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Looking pretty good at the plate. He's 4 for 10 in the series. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast.
Narvaez to second. That's 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Mets 1 and the Phillies nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the veteran third baseman, Christopher Morel. Boom, back to work. And that's way high. And that is ball 1. Right side. Off balance throw in time. And a quick out, number 1. And now it's William Contreras. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's to third. Sends it across the first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Nolan Shanuel stands in for the Phillies. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And it's 1-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Kicks and fires. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Jacob Melton. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Noel V. Marte in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. One out, base is empty. And that one fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And a swing and a miss. 2 gone.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Struck him out looking. Phillies down in order, and it remains 1-0. Bottom 4, so digging in now for Philadelphia, Eric Velasquez. Velasquez recently earned Rookie of the Month honors.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
Here's your 1.
Ball 1.
That was absolute
One ball,
gas.
one
Triple
strike.
digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So, pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now, let's see if they force some action with
Runner on the go. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now here is Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Man at first, 1 away. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Pitch misses there. 3 balls and a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
Full count.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff, but base hit.
2 on, 1 out. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot.
2-2.
Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
William Contreras stands in for the Phillies.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
2 on, 2 outs. Down the line, and it's foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And that is the inning. So they strand a pair. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Mets 2 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Boone back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Phillies need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
On to first. Out. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now for the Phillies, Jacob Melton. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering upstairs.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Marte batting with 1 down, takes the strike. This one in the air, right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Ground ball, left side. Off balance speed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. A little bit low. Ball
down.
1. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Way back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Marte on his horse around third. He'll score.
Everything came together for him. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
Ball. 2-0.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That's down and in. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Okay.
Tying run and scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. And ball 4 to a board.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Minoso, the next to hit. Swinging a ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2. Here comes Bryce Harper. 1 for 2. That clips a corner.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning if they tie game.
Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-2.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And that's downstairs and outside. Velasquez, the lead runner out at second. Minoso at first. 2 out of the inning. Headed towards the corner. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He gets down, a base hit. 1 run's in. Save, he beats it. 4-2 now. Ken Waldichuk gets the ball now. He's making his second appearance of the season. Boom. Got knocked around a bit and couldn't make it through 5.
Probably not going to go down as one of his favorite starts ever, Boog, especially with them taking the
Okay, all set to go. Digging in, Jacob Young. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Lombard. In plenty of time to first. 1 out in the top of the first. William Chu, the next to hit. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed. They
knocks it down. He makes the throw, but it's not in time, and they can't get the out. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. That misses the zone. 1-0.
1-0.
Man at first, 1 away. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1-1.
Left field. And it falls. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
back-to-back base hits. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Luis Arraez stands in. That one way inside.
80.
On the ground to first. Low. To second. There's one. And that's all they'll get. Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in, just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh. Boom. Back to work. Ball one, no strikes.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Brady House digging in for the Nationals. First pitch just misses. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Pablo Rodriguez stands in now and watches strike 1. Sit down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And here is Dylan Cruz. That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1.
That's a ball.
House off of first with 2 away. Strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Headed for the plate. The relay. He beats it safe. It's 1-1.
Picks himself up at RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that.
Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Throw to third. He's safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Hard hit left side. Over to Lowe. They limit the damage here. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Chu in his 3rd season, batting second in today's lineup. He's usually at third base. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Wood at the plate now. That's ball 1. And that misses. Now 2-0. And that's outside. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Late swing, foul to the left. And ball one. Chu, the lead runner at second. Wood at first with no outs. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. In comes the run from second. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-2. First and second, no outs. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Tena.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Fouled off. He was late. And that's in there for a strike. And quickly 0-2.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the foul.
Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in game one of this three-game set. In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 2 on, 1 out. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hayes ranging after it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Brady House. Up and in. And that's ball one. Tied up here in the early going. There's a strike. Base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. 3-2. They take the lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel. Didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
And the batter now, Pablo Rodriguez. And there's a ball. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 outs. That's down and in. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Breaking ball misses down and away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hayes on his way over. Brings it in. And that'll do it. But 2 runs for him. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Not close with that one. Ball one.
You know, these Nationals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And a swing and a miss there.
Count is 3-2.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Back to the top of the lineup. And now up for Washington, Jacob Young. Both 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And there's a foul ball. No outs. Runner on second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him swinging.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle.
Not in time. He's safe.
Hey!
Next offering is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like
ground ball left side. Sends it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Now the left fielder, James Wood.
So important to really lock in on an at bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start.
Zips it across. Third out. That ends. On the pitch now for the Nationals, Ken Waldachuk. He last pitched 2 days ago. Jeffrey Boone, a rising star, continues his professional journey again today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. And on the hill, Jeffrey Boone. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Mooney
You got it.
makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. So up next, Brendan Donovan. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
And
That's
another
down,
ball.
2. Hey.
One out, bases empty. That one fouled off. 2-2. Ground ball right side. Narvaez takes it himself.
Out.
And a couple of quick outs. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Check swing called strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the
0-1.
tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Next
That's a
offering
ball.
is down low.
1-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. Middle of the first, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Matt Olson up to the plate. Boom, back to work. That one not close. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside, just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And now 2-2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Maynard pulls it down, 1 away. Here's Trevor Larnach.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
1 strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Second inning here, no score. And that's too high.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
One down, base is empty.
Ball 2. 2-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Throws him with a backdoor slider.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Emmanuel Rodriguez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. That one felt good. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Sean Murphy stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball.
That two-seam
Two
fastball
balls,
is
two
usually
strikes.
coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
2 outs. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. In the air, right field. And that one hops the wall. Throws to second. But he's in there easily.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
And that drops in for a strike. Murphy stands at second with 2 gone. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 1 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Queens, here's the third baseman, Michael Arroyo.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-1. The other way, Narvaez. He'll do it himself.
That's an out.
And a quick out, number 1. So digging in, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch, not close. Volpe, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting leadoff in today's game. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball.
Ball. 2-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one in the air. Narvaez under it. Makes the grab for the second out. Now in for the Braves, Brendan Donovan. Grounded out his first time up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. Braves go down quickly here, and our score remains 2-1. Back here at Citi Field, here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one missed.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ball
that misses
inside.
the zone. Ball 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. He's 0 for 1. Just off the inside edge. And that's way high. And that's ball 2. And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And that's in for a strike. Well, the count is filled up. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Trevor Larnach getting ready to hit. Struck out looking his first time. Right down to shoot. 0-1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it. And a 1-2. Caught and missed. Struck him out.
So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
That's too low. And it's 3-0.
Rio.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Olsen, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's out to center field. Maynard under it. And that'll do it. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Mets 2 and the Braves 1. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the power hitting catcher, Sean Murphy. Boom, back to work. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Braves, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. I'm surprised with all the strikeouts we've seen from them. Sometimes you get fooled up there, but it's just happening too often right now.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Vientos. 1 up, 1 down.
I mean, they're getting hittable pitches. That's why they're called strikes. But going back to the dugout, knowing you could have done something with what you got is frustrating for hitters.
Ground ball left side. Tosses to first.
He's out.
And Castellanos is out. Now the third baseman, Michael Arroyo. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. The pitch. And down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Offense held in check there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Braves 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Anthony Volpe. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Maynard sizing this one up. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. And now the right fielder, Brendan Donovan. 0 for 2 in this one. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Fouled off. He was late.
No.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, could have broken back as you drive back to the dugout.
The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Base hit right field. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Swing and a miss.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for him.
Dives, but it's off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jeffrey Boone out of the game, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Aaron Ashby.
All they need from him right here is one out, but that's easier said than done for sure. Lots of pressure with 2 runners in scoring position. He does have the 1 open base to work with if needed.
Boom. Got into the 6th inning and turned in an okay showing.
Not great, not terrible in this one, Boog. He came out and ate up some innings.